In this video, I'm going to explain one more application of Gauss law. Electric field due to charged infinite plane sheet. Here there is a infinite plane sheet. We have to find out the electric field at a point P, which is at a distance r from the sheet. We can apply Gauss law. To apply Gauss law, we are in need of a Gaussian surface. So here we will consider a Gaussian surface like this, a cylinder of length 2r, this side r and this side r, equal distance. This is another point P dash at same distance, this side. So we have considered a Gaussian surface of length 2r and this area dA. Now flux is equal to integral of E vector dot dA vector. Flux passing over this cylindrical surface. So this integration is to be done over the closed surface. That's why this circle. Now this integration can be written as the sum of three terms on the curved surface and this side and this side. So here this is the dA vector and electric field is radially outward. So intensity is also that side. So that is at P. Now first term, curved surface area. So here you consider a small area dA. This area is dA. So it is represented by this dA vector. Electric field is acting along this direction. It is radially outward. So here angle between the electric field and area vector is 90 degree here. Then here dA vector is acting that side and the electric field is also acting that side here. Here this side. So it can be written as the sum of three terms on the curved surface and this side and this side. So this is on the curved surface and this is that side and this is this side, P dash. Here this point is P dash. First term, this term is 0 because here angle between the intensity of the field and area vector is 90 degree. So here E vector dot dA vector, that is EDA cos theta, but in this case theta is 90 degree, cos 90 is 0, so this term will be 0. Here E vector is that side, dA vector is also that side, so it is parallel, but here it is perpendicular. Area vector this side, electric field this side. Here it is perpendicular, here it is parallel. So theta is 0. So cos 0 is 1. So this term will become E into dA. E vector dot dA vector will become EDA. It is EDA cos theta, but cos theta is 1 because theta is 0. Similarly, this side also electric field is radially outward. This is the area vector. Here also parallel. Electric field and area vector parallel. So theta is 0. So cos 0 is 1. So this term will be EDA. Now equal distance. So field here and field here will be same. So this can be written as the sum of these two terms. 2E. E can be taken outside because E is uniform. Here and here it is same. So E can be taken outside. So 2 times integral of dA. Then according to Gauss law, total flux is equal to 1 by epsilon 0 times the enclosed charge. So Q is the enclosed charge. Then this sigma is the surface charge density, charge per unit area. So sigma is Q by A. So Q can be written as sigma into A. Then this epsilon 0. Then integral of dA is A. So 2EA is equal to sigma A by epsilon 0. After rearranging this, you will get like this. This A will get cancelled and E will be sigma by 2 epsilon 0. Intensity is a vector quantity. In vector notation we can write like this. E vector is equal to sigma by 2 epsilon 0 n cap. N cap is a unit vector directed outward. Suppose the charge density is positive. So in this sheet you can see positive charge. So charge density is positive means it will be directed away. Suppose charge density is negative, then charge density is negative, then E vector is equal to minus sigma divided by 2 epsilon 0 n cap. Then it will be directed towards. If negative charge, it is directed towards. If it is positive charge, directed away, outward. Then you can see from this equation, E is equal to sigma by 2 epsilon 0. There is no R distance in this expression. That means the intensity is not depending on the distance. So if it is an infinite sheet, intensity is not depending on the distance. So this is applicable, this is valid only in the case of infinite plane sheet, charged infinite plane sheet. Suppose it is not infinite plane sheet, finite plane sheet, then this is approximately true in the middle region and when the distance is large. Electric field due to a single charged infinite sheet is given by this relation. E is equal to sigma divided by 2 epsilon 0. Now here there are two sheets, charged infinite sheets. One is positively charged, the other one is negatively charged. That means here charge density is plus sigma, here it is minus sigma. Now we have to find out the electric field intensity at P1, P2, P3. Now first let us see what is the electric field intensity at P1. It is in between the sheets. Due to this positively charged infinite sheet, electric field intensity will be directed outward. So E1 will be E1 or E plus, that is electric field due to positive charge is directed away or outward. For the negative charge, it is directed towards. So E minus. This is due to negative charge, that is directed towards the sheet. For a positive charge, it is directed away. So both are in the same direction. So total intensity E can be E due to the positive charge, due to the negative charge. Total electric field intensity. So total electric field intensity E is equal to, due to the positive charge, sigma divided by 2 epsilon 0. Due to the negative charge also same. Magnitude is same, only the direction. Here directed away or outward, here towards. So now when you add these two, sigma plus sigma, that is 2 sigma, then common denominator 2 epsilon 0, 2 will get cancelled, so sigma by epsilon 0. So intensity between two sheets, one is positively charged, the other is negatively charged, then total intensity is equal to sigma by epsilon 0. Now let us see at P2. Here, due to the positive charge, it is outward. So E plus, that is outward. Here, due to the negatively charged sheet is directed towards. So here you can see they are in the opposite direction, equal in magnitude but opposite in direction, due to the positive plate that side, due to the negative sheet this side, but they are of equal magnitude, so intensity here will be 0. Similarly, this side due to the positive charge directed towards, due to the negative charge directed away. So here also total intensity will be 0. I hope you have understood the concept. Thank you for watching the video.